Coherence with Carlos on guitar, Carlos Santana on guitar, Matt Garrison on bass, and myself on drums. And the song came about initially from a melody that I heard in my head and a feel that I wanted to invoke. So it's a shuffle, but it's in 3/4, so it has a different kind of feel. So I was really thinking about the way that Art Blakey plays a shuffle, the way that Tony Williams plays a shuffle, and the way that Tony kind of works around with creating vibe and rhythmic expression within that kind of format. So that's kind of where it came from in that respect. What I really want people to get from this, and for me, what I get from it, from the intro to the meat of the song to the outro, Coherence to me is about the coming together of everything in creation. You know, all people, all kingdoms, plant kingdom, animal kingdom, mineral kingdom, everything, because it's all one. We all come from, in my concept, in my thoughts, and in my heart, my mind, we come from one creator. And so it's about the unity of everything in existence. And for me, when I look at it in that way, I can feel the totality of everything. And in these days and times, I think that what we need is unity, and we need to understand that we're not different. We're wrapped in different things. You know, we all look different. You know, we look differently. We have different languages. We have different cultures. But the core of every single human being on this planet, in my perspective, is that we are all light, and we all come from the Creator. And that's really what our essence is. It's not whether we have an afro, or, you know, we have straight hair or curly hair or no hair or whatever. There's none of that. That's all dressing, and that's beautiful. But the core of us, the core of every human being, as I said, to me is that we are light. And that's what we need to grab. And that's the concept, I feel, that when it is accepted and believed to be true and known to everybody on this planet, that's when we can make real changes, because we won't want to fight each other. We won't want to hurt each other. We won't want to cause harm to another person, because we see their essence, and we know that if we're causing harm or hurting someone else, we're actually doing it to ourselves as well.